I am the big dumb millennial, and this week I talk about the decisions that we make and the consequences of them. This is vlog number 12, and welcome to the show.
Cause you're dumb because he's a millennial, yeah.
Wake up in the morning, 8 a.m., eat some cereal, watch The Equalizer, and then I have a meeting with a kid at 11 a.m. up at the college. So 11 a.m. comes around 10:30, I drive into town, go to the house, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to talk to these kids, in, out, bleep, bop, boop, call it good. And I get there, nobody's awake. So I'm like, okay, cool. I go knock on his door, no answer. I say his name in the hallway, no answer. And the thing is that nobody answered. And so then I went, I'm Grumpy Payton. I do so much for these kids, and they won't even be ready for a meeting for me at 11 a.m. So I text them, and I get in my car, and I drive off, and I'm all grumpy. And I started thinking, on the way home, I was like, okay, why did I make this decision? And that's how I came up with today's topic. Why do people make the decisions that they do make? And I know that 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago we talked about what are the decisions that we should be making, but this week I want to talk about why do we make the decisions that we actually do make. And one of those largest pieces of it is emotion. I went to that house with expectations of what they should be doing, and they didn't meet my expectations, and so I got emotionally grumpy and I headed out. Instead of going there with the expectation of being like, okay, I need to teach these kids this lesson, and I need to do it as quick as possible and head on out. I went there being like, okay, they need to respect me and be ready for me, and if they're not ready for me, obviously they don't respect me, and that's stupid. It's the dumbest thing in the world. These kids are college kids who are dumb college kids. I assumed that he was partying the night before and he was waking up with a hangover, and it's the same thing I would have done when I was his age. I was just as dumb. And so that's where the problem comes in. What was my goal? To teach them the lesson that they were asking me to teach them. What did I accomplish going there? Absolutely nothing. Did I do everything I could have done to try to make it so that I could have taught them that lesson? Absolutely not. I spent 5 minutes there being grumpy, and then I drove off. So I didn't even accomplish the thing that I needed to. And so what millennials need to do, what all of us need to do, is just consider the decisions that we do make and look at the decisions we've made in the past and why we made them. Think about a job that you left because you were all grumpy and you're like, this is a stupid job, so I'm putting my 2 weeks in notice and I'm going to show them that they need me. Or think about going home to a girlfriend and being like, oh man, she didn't do something that she was supposed to do, and that's crap because of all the things that I do, and so my expectations weren't met for her. Which, I assume that's not your goal, is that she just meets all of your expectations. But you create this standard in your mind of expectations that don't exist and that don't need to exist. If the goal is to have a stronger, better relationship with your girlfriend, or if the goal is to go out and just have a date night, that's your goal. You can't put expectations on top of that. Try to meet your goal. And it's the same thing with everything in life. If your goal is to lose weight tomorrow, you can't go there and have the expectations that things are going to be easy. Because if they aren't easy, then you're going to leave emotionally, because we're emotional human beings. And so understanding that, go into decisions with an expectation that there is no expectation, with a goal. What is your goal? What are you trying to learn from this? And once you get to that point, you're going to start seeing your decisions start making more sense. And obviously, I haven't accomplished this yet because Grumpy Payton left this morning and didn't teach those kids jack diddly. But this is where it gets juicy. This is the second part of it, and I like this one because it's super interesting. Once you start understanding the decisions that you make, go into trying to understand the decisions that other people make. Why did this kid not meet with me this morning? Like I talked about before, I assume it's because he got drunk last night and he was having fun and he kind of forgot about it this morning. And that might be wrong, right? I don't know. But trying to understand their thought process and what their expectations were will help you try to understand the decisions that you're making and what the best way to accomplish what the actual task is. And so, what are the things that I should have done better? If I would have communicated better with him yesterday and said, hey, look, I'm going to be there at 11. I got to be in and out. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I got to get done. or whatever, then I'm sure he would have been ready for me. Mind you, I was watching The Equalizer this morning, so, but even if I was just like, I just want to be in and out, dude. I don't like going to town, whatever. And so think about that when you're going into a situation where you're trying to accomplish something. Your decision is, I want to accomplish this thing, and your expectations are, I need to do everything to accomplish this task. Then start considering the decisions that they're making and why they're making the decisions that they are. You're going into this trying to learn how to invest. They're coming into this trying to learn how to teach. How do you make those two things work the best together? Once you can start thinking about both sides of it, then you're going to start seeing a whole lot more cohesion in what the task that you have and accomplishing the things that you want to. And so I don't want to go crazy far in depth in this anymore, because I think that's the point that I wanted to get across. Think about the decisions that you have made and why you made them, and how you can make the decisions that you make in the future what you actually want. Not emotional, not expectation-based, but this is what I need to accomplish. And then on top of that, think about the other people. Why are they making the decisions that they're making, and how you can either help them complete the task that they want to complete, so that you can work together and complete this task in the most efficient manner. Think on that. That's the Millennial of the Week lesson from Big Dumb Mellennial. Hey, if you like this video, give me an upvote, Nito Cabito, and subscribe. If you didn't like it, downvote the crap out of it. And please, I really, really want somebody to just give me one negative comment. I love it. Oh, I've had so many people give me so much criticism in the last week. I love it. And one of them was I need to make my videos shorter. And I think I failed on that, obviously, already. Sorry about that, Pete. But one criticism. One comment with one criticism. If I don't get anything else, if I got one view with one comment of criticism, then that's all I need. So please, somebody give me that negative comment. Somebody give me that critical comment. But hey, thanks for watching. This is my show, and I'll see you next week.
Once upon a time, there was a dumb millennial. All he wanted to do was learn some stuff so he could grow. But we all know that it just ain't so. 'Cause he's dumb because he's a millennial, yeah. Dumb millennial, oh yeah, he's a dumb millennial, yeah.